Good morning. Welcome to yoga. I promised that I was going to give you yoga, so here we are. It's not at the time that I told you in the email. Apologies. But yeah, life happens. I was feeling tired. Now I'm ready to really show up for you. Today, let's begin on our backs. So go ahead and sit down. Lay back. And just breathe. Ujjayi breath. Just preparing ourselves by living in this moment. Slowly sit up with your legs outstretched in front of you and your hands behind your back. Straight spine and breathe. You can let your head fall back. Come up into reverse tabletop. So plant your feet into the mat, lift your hips off of the mat, and look behind you. Come back to a seated position. This time your hips should be on the opposite sides of your hips. And then come back into reverse tabletop. Release. Reverse. Release. What we're doing is opening up our shoulders. Open. Release. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, release. Perfect. Bring your arms over your head and then stretch yourself over your legs. You can bounce your knees back and forth, alternating knees to release the tension that might be there. Otherwise, just stretch. Rock your hands back, lift your arms over your head yet again. And then lean to the right. You can point your feet, you can flex your feet, your choice. Return to center, and then lean to the left. Lift back up, and then place your hands by your side as you press yourself to a standing posture. We like to ring it out, swing it out, so get all the spiral motions into the practice. This looks crazy, but trust me, it's effective. So just move yourself around, close your eyes if you feel a little insecure. Yes. We don't have any music on, but we can feel the rhythm within. And then lift your arms up over your head. Bring your hands to your heart center. We'll begin this practice how we begin most practices, with 3 ohms. Breathe in through your nose. What makes this most effective is when you do it with me. Last time, breathe in. Hands down by your side, Samastiti. Let your shoulders roll back and down your spine as you just feel what it feels like to be grounded. And let us begin. Lift your arms over your head. Look towards your ceiling. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands into the mat. Step back, lower yourself all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, press yourself up and upside down for downward facing dog. Pedal it out if you need that. Look towards the top. Bend your knees and step or hop. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, nose to knees. Inhale, lift everything up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Repeat. Inhale, lift your hands and your toes. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands. You can step back or jump back, your choice. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Ujjayi breath, focusing on breathing from your belly. Inhale, look. Bend and float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Repeat. So this is sun salutation A, lifting your arms up, forward fold, halfway lift, and then stepping or jumping back to chaturanga. Lift your heart, press your booty back. 2 full breaths here. Breathing in and out. Breathe in and out. Look. Bend your knees and float. Woo! Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Lift your arms above your head. Bring your hands to heart center. We'll do one more. Lift. Spill forward. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. lift your heart. Press back. Downward facing dog. Right leg in the air. Swirl it around. I know this isn't traditional yoga, but just do it. Woo! Let your hip feel relieved. Step through. And then lift your torso up. Crescent moon. If you're looking at the screen and you're judging yourself, release that energy. You are perfect as you are. Bring both hands down to the mat. Step back for chaturanga. And then lift your heart. Press your hips back. Left leg in the air. Swing it around. Little circles, big circles, it don't matter. And then step through. Lift your torso up. I don't believe you need to be stagnant in this practice, so if you ever just want to add a little swivel, do it. Both hands to the mat. Chaturanga. Lifting your heart up. Pressing your hips back. Yes. Breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. Look. Bend and float. Inhale, halfway lift. Now listen up, because this is where things get weird. Bring your right leg out to your side. And then just hold it. I know how much you guys love this posture. That's why I included it today. You're welcome. Yes, we're still holding this. Azim. Yes, we're still holding this. Mark. And then release. Come into chair pose. So the chair pose is the release. That's a plot twist. Come back to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring your left leg out to your side. This is where you breathe deeper. Change the narrative. Place your foot down, come back to chair pose. Stand up, and then let's wash it out. So forward fold, halfway lift, chaturanga, up dog, down dog, that's vinyasa. Right leg in the air. Step through. Come to crescent. Then release. Wash it out. Left leg. Step. Crescent on the inhale. Release on the exhale. Whoo! Breathe in. And out. Look. Bend your knees and float. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring your right leg out to your side. Release to chair. Forward fold, halfway Left leg to your side. Release into chair. Stand all the way up. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Lift your heart. Press your hips back. You're feeling the flow now. Right leg lifts. Step through. Arms come up. Immediately release. Up dog. Down dog. Left leg. Step. Arms up. Let it go. When you get it upside down dog, breathe in and out. Look. Bend your knees and float. Halfway lift. Right leg out to the side. Chair pose. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Left leg. Chair pose. Stand. Release. Halfway lift. Jump back, chaturanga. Lift your heart up. Downward facing dog. Right leg. Step. Crescent moon. Release. Yes, we're picking it up. Up dog. Down dog. Left leg. Step. Crescent. Release. To up. Then down. Look. Bend and float. Halfway lift. Right leg out to your side. Breathe. Chair pose. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Left leg out to your side. Chair. Your energy level might be rising right now. Lift up. Release, forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Lift up. Press back. We're doing it again. Right leg. Step through. Lift your arms. Release. Lift arm. Press your hips back. Left leg. Step. Crescent. Release. Breathe in and out. Look. Bend and float. Halfway lift. Right leg to your side. Chair pose. Left leg to your side. Chair. Stand up. Release. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Lift up. Press back. Come to child's pose. Woo! Woo! I don't want us to miss this moment. This is a great time to meet your edge, so push yourself up into a high push-up. Lower yourself to chaturanga. So that's a low push-up. Hold it. Press up. Go down. Up. Down. Lift yourself up. Press yourself down. 3 more. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. And when you go down, hold it. Upward facing dog. Woo! Yeah. Roll your neck out. Opposite direction. And then press yourself into downward facing dog. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Let's do it again. I feel like you're still holding on to stuff. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Yes, nice and weird. Come to your forearms. Leave your feet in this position, right? So you went from downward facing dog to dropping down to your forearms. This is called dolphin pose. In dolphin pose, we're just gonna do some crunches. And I promise we're gonna have fun. I'll lead you through it. Bring your right knee to your right tricep. Step back. Left knee to your left tricep. Step back. And that's it. Keep going. Right to right. Left to left. I'll tell you when to stop. Whew. You can look up at the screen for a little bit of inspiration, but we might look different. You just keep crunching. Now's not the time to stop. Now's not the time to quit. This is when you meet your edge. My boo's laughing because he's probably feeling it. Woo! Yeah, we're still crunching. Breathe in through your nose and out through your nose in this exercise. 2, 1. Woo! Come down to your knees. Lift up. Are you sweaty like I am? That's good. It's good for us. Bring your hands to your low back as you look behind you. Camel pose. Lift back up. Come onto your forearms. Forearm plank. Just hold it here. No more crunches. Drop your booty down. Make sure it's in alignment. Knees come to the mat. Lift yourself up. And then lean back. Now, if you want to drop your hands to your ankles like I'm doing, feel free. You can also just leave them at your low back. Lift up. Forearms. Forearm plank. Clench the abs, not the jaw. Knees down. Camel pose, whatever variation you like. Lift back up. You guessed it, come to your forearms. Knees down. Press up. Camel pose. So we're doing a whole bunch of back bends because our body needs balance. And how often are you in this position in everyday life? Think about it. Lift up. Woo! Come to your forearms. We're holding this one longer. So tell yourself a different story and get into it. You're definitely capable. You're definitely worthy. Stay up. In through your nose, out through your nose. We're still here. And release. Lay on your belly. Turn your face to the right or to the left. Try and kick your butt with your feet and then grab your ankles. We're going to come into boat pose. So look forward and lift up. Release. Now look to the opposite side that you were looking last time. Kick your butt with your feet, grab your ankles, and gently lift up, lift up. Release. Come back into boat pose, nice and slow. So grab your ankles and gently lift up. This time, lift up a little bit more if it's in your practice. Release. Come onto your back. Make your way into your back. Supta Baddha Konasana. So splay your legs out, your knees out. Soles of your feet touch. Bring one hand to your belly and one hand to your heart. This is a great time to listen. What is your body trying to tell you? Bring your knees together. Lift your your feet straight into the air. And then press yourself up onto your shoulders, shoulder stand. You can have fun in this posture, opening and closing your legs, or you can just hold it steady. Do whatever your body is telling you to do. Plow pose. Drop your feet over your head. Release vertebrae by vertebrae. But before your feet come all the way down, just make your way into happy baby. This is a hip opener, thus you should feel it in your hips, but you might feel it in other areas, and just know that that's okay. Breathe into whatever you're feeling. Open your legs wide. Push your feet down and feel. There's nothing really to do in this posture, but let things come up and integrate those feelings. We're staying in this. This will be the longest happy baby ever. Now bring your knees together. nice and slow. Give yourself a hug. Drop both knees to the left as you look towards your right. If you need a deeper stretch, experiment with your body and see what you need. This is a spinal twist, and that's really it. Bring your knees into your chest. Squeeze and then twist to the right and look towards your left. It's okay to experiment, see what you need. Uncross your legs, bring your knees back to your chest, squeeze. And then lay your legs out straight, bring your arms to your side, Shavasana. back into your chest. Turn onto your right side. So you're curled up into a ball, laying on your right side, ready to be reborn. Press yourself up into a seated meditation. And while we won't actually be meditating, I want you to give yourself a big hug, a big squeeze. Do it like you mean it. Close your eyes if you need to, but hug yourself. Release. A holiday just happened. A holiday's coming up. Sometimes we don't actually get the love, the respect, the attention that we seek. So it's incumbent upon us to give it to ourselves. We love ourselves when we use our tools and make sure that we stay in alignment, we stay centered, we stay at peace. Bring your hands to your heart center. We'll close the way that we began with an Om. Breathe in. Hands to your third eye, aka in between your eyebrows. Namaste.
Namaste.
Soul Lake is here for you. I'm here for you. Hit us up in the DMs, comment on some of our posts, do the things that make you feel like you're in community. I'll continue to show up, and you continue to join me. Thank you so much. How do I end this thing?